Oh, we need water. We're all bearded out. Hey, Moo Swan. Whoops. So I have a taco truck review burrito from El Roy's, I believe. Hey, Elva. Hello, hello, Muscle Hamster. How's it going? So I was hungry. Went to the taco truck. Really love it. Rosie took me to this one. We used to go to the other one across the street. But haven't been there for a while because you have to have patience. You have to wait in line for 20 minutes or half an hour. Kind of like In-N-Out. But really good. So one of my favorites. I love the place across the street where I ate yesterday. Because you got wet burritos and they have a special sauce. It tastes really good. This one doesn't really need any sauce, but we're putting Tapatio on it. A little bit of Tapatio. It's just a steak burrito. A super steak burrito with rice, beans, cheese. We need more cheese, right? We need to put more cheese in it. Let's put more cheese in it right now. We have double cheddar. We'll drown it in double cheddar. Alright? But one of my favorite places, I just don't have patience to wait in line for half an hour. But I needed some tobacco, so I ordered. I went to the store and bought some tobacco. By the time I came back, it was pretty much ready. $0.78. Yeah, really good. I love cheese, right? Like all that stuff that's not good for you and stuff. I love eggs. I'm surprised I don't eat eggs anymore. Buttercup. Hello, Buttercup. So we're trying to overdose it in cheese right now. Alexa, wake up. I want to know why people drink wine and they eat all kinds of weird cheese. Right, these wine connoisseurs Their cheese connoisseur too. What is going on? We got some tacos. We want to get Rosie some tacos, but she said she cooking chili. Cheesecake. I eat it once in a while. I'm not really into it. I'm more into chocolate cake. Fudge, chocolate, whatever. So out of all the road cakes, they're really different. I think this one is one of the best ones. They said it was voted one of the best ones. It's the one Rosie likes. It's Elroy's or something. Haven't been there in forever, but I agree. It is really good. The other one across the street is more busy and takes longer. Really good too, but I think this one is pretty much the best one. We have to go to the one across the street and see tomorrow. Yeah, pretty good. They're all a little different. They're all really good, but they all have a different little flavor or something. This one's really good because it seems like the ingredients are always fresh. The other one's really good too. We want to go to the one across the street because that was the first one I went to. And I was like, oh my God, this one's so good. But the one across the street is really good. That's the one we have. This one was voted one of the best ones in the city. I don't know what year. But I think I like it better than the one across the street. We're going to eat the one across the street tomorrow and find out. Because that one's pretty good too. But that one you have to wait in line for an hour or whatever. Half an hour or some shit. We'll find out. That one is twice as big and twice as busy. But I like this one. So we got the double cheddar going on. Right. And tinfoil. I'm eating tinfoil now. Alright, let's pay attention. I don't want no tinfoil. Yes, the carne asada burrito. Really good. I really love this taco truck. Rosie said this one is the best one. I agree. The other one is twice the size and more busy. Really good too, but I just like this one. I love the one across the street. I don't have to wait as long, right? And then hook it up. A wet burrito, so good. So I eat over there. And they have other taco trucks that I've never been to, which I would like to find out. They have a bike night here every Tuesday. They go to this one taco truck. I've never been to that one. But for some reason, they love that one. We're going to have to do some investigative burrito reporting. The dog is going crazy. Detective Applejack, are you a female? I'm just curious. Mm-hmm. Our taco truck's so good. And guess what? We have more. We have tacos. We have fish tacos. Okay. I love to eat. So a little tapatio there. Oh, really good. This burrito is so good you don't need tapatio. I just want tapatio on it. Yum, yum. Oh, look, wait, there's more. We got fish taco. Right. So let's see what this fish taco tastes like. We got 2 shrimp tacos. Really not hungry. I didn't do it. This one's a fish. Let's try this one. They gave us a lime. Got a little bit of salsa. Let's see here. So we got a radish. Oh, love radishes. Right? A radish. Mm-hmm. Check out the salsa. Ooh, like that. Wow. A little spicy, but really good. I love that. All right, let's see what's on TV. Oh, I like this one. It's about rebuilding old houses. Boring, I know. Let's watch this one. So we have fish tacos. They give you 2 little tortillas so you can make 2 tacos out of it. Oh, look at that. So we got a fish pescado. Oh my goodness. This is very good. So pretty much $3 per taco. But they give you enough for 2 tacos. You get 2 tortillas. So it's basically 2 tacos. So good. We have a radish, right? I love going to a Mexican place. You get radishes. That's when you know they know what's up. Let's watch TV. Let's see.
Next student shuttle valves for each fixture is cold, and this is for hot. Perfectly.
Heck.
And this is our heating boiler and hot water tank all in one. You know, we've used a Walton condensing boiler in a separate tank. Look at this. Just grab that with you. So at the top is the heating boiler right here. Super efficient condensing boiler right here. At the bottom is a tank. It's 26 gallons of hot water ready to go.
Oh my goodness.
Right here.
Oh, so good.
A special polypurpose.
We have a lime. We're going to put the lime on this one. And their special sauce is really good. Their salsa or whatever. Super dank. Alright, we'll put some lime on there. This stuff right here is so good.
Radiators in the kitchen, the bathroom, and down here in the basement. But the basic heating and cooling system for this house is actually a cold weather heat pump. Now that means there's a condensing unit outside, and it connects to 2 inside air handlers using refrigerant piping. Now using the basic refrigeration cycle, in the summer, we can capture heat that's inside the building and dump it to outside, thereby leaving cold inside the building. And in the winter, we'll find heat outside and deliver it back into the building. Now the air will be distributed from the air handlers using small mini ducts that can snake
Oh my goodness.
very small building. One of the most important things in a building this tight is to get fresh air. So on the top floor was installed an ERV, an energy recovery ventilator.
All right, well, Richard, this is a very small building, but you managed to fit it all in.
Talk is
So I
super
think
nice.
it's going to be very comfortable.
I certainly hope so.
My goodness. Oh, I had some water. What did I do with it? Did I drink it?
Wow, Roger. That was really cool.
Oh my goodness, that was so wonderful.
Job done by you and your guys.
Well, we had a landscaping budget that included clearing the walls.
I love the sauce.
We had to rebuild them, and that's where all the money went.
Perfect.
Yeah, look at them now. These walls are sturdy. They're going to be here forever.
So Angela didn't have enough money to do everything, but you think she spent it on the right
Yeah, it
thing?
was a fish taco.
We can come back in a year and do the planting. That's not a problem.
Okay, so she got a fence too.
Yeah, she likes this open lattice and ceiling. So you come right through it. That's perfect. And over here we have
salsa was bomb.
Take a look at this. You can't see through this. It gives you nice privacy down below.
Which makes sense because this is.
So we ate all that cheese. Really good.
You think of this one.
It's you. You just put a pig in there.
Yeah, you maybe took 2 of them. So Tommy's guys were putting it together over the last couple of days. It's a
We're gonna go
stainless
smoke a
steel
cigar.
powder system. It's got a powder coating. You can get a whole bunch of different.
My mouth is on fire.
For exterior use.
A little spicy, but
And I think the reason
I
it's so
really
big
like it.
is that Angela's thinking I should do the cooking over on this side, and then this side is going to be more sort of a potting area. She's got the supplies underneath, and I'll obviously the plants up top.
I'd love to see potted plants in an urban garden. You can move them around, you can change them, and you can even use them to screen.
We're gonna have a candy
Remember
bar.
that AC
So where
unit
is
that
it?
was here?
I don't even remember it.
A few big plants, and then it's gone.
All right, well, Angela's going to be thrilled when she sees the backyard, but right now, I need to find out what she thinks about the third floor.
Let me know.
I lose my candy bar. Fuck. Dropped out of my thing one time. I lost it again.
Plant.
Had a
I'm not
fucking
playing around.
Reese's.
I did.
So in the rest of the house, you have got some pretty bold color choices, but up here in the master suite, it's very subdued.
Yeah, I wanted to feel very rested and tranquil after a long day of work in the master bedroom suite.
Okay.
But you'll notice that we have a pop-up color right here with the headboard, which Kathy, my designer, helped me custom make.
Awesome. All right.
I have
And in terms of
Coca-Cola.
furnishings,
I should
how
go
much were
look
you
for my
able to
Reese's.
use?
I was sitting across the
Kathy did a
street.
great job of repurposing a lot of my furnishings. So this is an example of a little end table I got at a flea market a long time ago.
Looks perfect right there.
Yeah.
All right, so in the master bedroom, the only big change is this wall here. It actually came this way a few feet
Yeah.
because you were hoping to make room for a closet.
Absolutely, Kevin. Every girl needs a closet.
You got one,
And
huh?
I'm psyched. I've never had this much space.
Well, that is a big change. Although I have to say the bigger change is clearly in the bathroom. I mean, when we got here, you had a nasty little shower. The door was propped up, right?
Yep, absolutely. Broken for 10 years.
You had a pedestal sink, and now you got yourself a proper vanity. Look at the marble top. And by moving the shower to this side, I mean, what a difference. Not to mention the work that Mark Ferranti did with a beautiful tile job.
I know, beautiful, and even a heated seat.
Whoa, really? All right. And the other smart decision up here are the pocket doors, right? Room is tight, city living. You couldn't really have swinging doors.
Yeah, so we use pocket doors and it's pretty.
Where's my Reese's peanut butter cup? Oh, darn it. I have a Coca-Cola.
Works well too.
Yeah.
Not the
And
same
at the
thing.
front of the house, we added
Oh,
new dressing
shoot.
rooms.
What a difference up here.
It fell out one other time, and look, I lost it.
Through the space. Well, we got permission from the dormer.
Not once, but twice.
Space up.
It gives me a whole new room to use on the third floor. And
I'm gonna go find
for
it.
a wanted area.
Better up here than in the basement.
Yeah.
All right, let's go hunt it down, dude. I want my candy.
You know, the place to get ready.
It gotta be on the street somewhere. No one's gonna take it. You're gonna go, what is that? Right? I'm gonna eat it. Hey, I'm gonna go find my candy bar. Darn it. I'm gonna go find my candy bar. Alright. You want me to turn the lights off? Okay.
That's fine, I'm just saying, every little bit helps these days. PGA rates going up 30% this year. Hey, Mama Gigi, how are you? Thank you, Blackbird.
Alright, it's gotta be right here somewhere. It cost me $2. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. Where is it? Alright, let's pay attention. Did I take it out when I got home? Kind of thinking I did. Where's my candy? 'cause I'm still hungry. Oh shit, I don't see it anywhere. I have to buy more candy. Shoot. Nope, no candy. What happened? Someone found it. Or maybe it could be. That's a Shine Shack, right? Oh, darn it. Alright, well, we're gonna get more candy because what else am I gonna do? I probably took it out and put it somewhere, but I'm gonna get more candy. Who cares? Right? Get more candy. We have to go back to 7-Eleven. I probably did take it out, and it's probably sitting at the Shine Shack, right, waiting for me when I get back. But we're gonna overdose, right? We'll get this and find that one, and then like we'll melt in it. Let's see here. Cause I want candy. Hold on. Yep. Oh yes. Yes. Try it again. Darn it.
Take it on 250. $50 on 2.
I lost my Alright, thank you. Hey, well. Alright, let's try not to lose it. Darn it. Where's my candy? Who cares? We got more candy. Right? Oh, watch out, watch out. No, but I got more. I probably put it inside somewhere.
Yeah, maybe it'll turn out somewhere.
I'm a little drunk.
Maybe it'll turn out.
Let's hunt it down, because then we could have more candy. Right? Because otherwise it'd be on the ground somewhere. So it has to be here somewhere. Oh, I have to charge my backlight.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
But who cares? I don't have time to look for it.
If so, do you suffer with a chronic knee pain? If you answer yes, you will be eligible for a breakthrough treatment covered by Medicare.
We have this candy. I don't know what happened to the other candy.
Medical team uses state-of-the-art
Darn it.
ultrasound guidance to help
Yeah, we lost it. Someone
your pain.
said, oh man, score, ground score.
Breakthrough Solutions stimulates your
Whatever.
knees to produce more of their own glutathione with an FDA.
Reese's stick.
You heard that right. A safe, clinically effective option that helps to
Right.
restore your knees. These minimally invasive injections
So we've been eating these lately.
precision image guidance to ensure we reach the right location with pinpoint accuracy. Call today to schedule your no obligation
A bit in here.
consultation.
It fell out.
For relief you deserve
Darn
and
it.
get back to what matters the most. Call
Maybe
now
it's
for
in here.
a
Is it in here?
See if you qualify.
Oh, no. We got shrimp tacos. Got 2 shrimp tacos.
They're fabulous. They're women leads on Pluto TV.
You got it.
Oh, Ellie Wood.
Very smart, strong, and independent woman. Glamour, grace, and stunning natural beauty.
It's a women's month or something.
Watch it.
News is happening. Now, look at what's making headlines around the world.
We're coming out here with breaking news.
This is a significant moment.
Whenever it happens, wherever you are, NBC News, streaming free now.
Coming up soon on This Old House.
I was born and raised in this town. I learned my trade in this town. I actually renovated and built a couple of these houses, so I know them well.
We'll start a brand new project in historic Lexington, Massachusetts.
We're
Massachusetts.
going to explore a favorite American house style as we help one family create some additional room to grow.
We have 3 girls and are currently sharing 2 bedrooms, so we're looking at creating additional bedrooms.
No, not really.
Above the garage.
I want to act like it is, but no.
This Old House.
A couple times, gotta be careful, you know. Ride my bike, people don't pay attention, that's about it. Usually I pay attention. There are times when I didn't pay, and thank God you stopped. But other than that, no.
Today on This Old House, we are starting a brand new project right here in Lexington, Massachusetts.
Where we'll explore a favorite
Lexington,
American house
Massachusetts.
style as we help one family create some additional room to grow.
So we're looking at creating additional bedroom space above the garage.
Looks pretty bad right here.
Are you kidding me? Is this place really worth saving? We can do
How much?
Time to get to work.
In LA,
Nice and easy, everybody.
I guess you can pick a direction, any direction, and you can pick a number, and you can multiply it.
On all, a good day's work.
Yeah.
right here on This Old House.
Around here, no, not different than LA. Yeah, a whole different ballgame. People are nice. Not really too much. You have all kinds of people, but you know.
It's flying adventure ride.
Hold on. This is gonna get bumpy.
Lego Movie World. Guatemala. See it for yourself. Experience the journey. Be free. Enjoy its natural enchantments.
But I'm
It's
from LA.
colonial period architecture. It's archaeology. Guatemala. It's time to
Well, I've been jumped down there before.
an indescribable adventure. A journey into the heart
Yeah.
of the Mayan world. An experience beyond all limits. Guatemala.
Luckily, I kind of slack.
We
But-
love lazy Sunday mornings in bed. The paper,
You know,
coffee.
tend to run away.
When it's time to buy a new mattress, we wanted to choose from a big selection.
And we found it at Sleeping.
Now, Sunday mornings are more comfortable than ever.
Although, I still have to make the coffee.
Fund your mattress story and receive 3 free.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy because, you know, it's our neighborhood. I'm just trying to, you know, get nickel back
Choose from our huge in-store
late at
selection
night.
of top brand mattresses. Visit sleepworld.com.
But I didn't fuck me up or hurt me, but they got me. It was a good thing because I slacked. If I would have grabbed that weapon, it would have turned out to be a different story.
In other words, do you carry a
Usually when someone pull out a weapon, don't think first you grab it.
If you answered yes, then you may be eligible for a breakthrough treatment covered by Medicare.
And then when you get mobbed,
Our
you
experienced medical team uses state-of-the-art
held down. It would have been better if I would have grabbed that weapon.
source of your pain, and in most cases, avoid painful knee surgery. This breakthrough solution stimulates your knees to produce more of their own lubricating joint fluid with an FDA-cleared treatment. You heard that right. A safe, clinically effective option that helps to restore your knees. These minimally invasive injections are performed under precision image guidance to ensure we reach the right location with
That was right there, past the police station.
Call today to schedule your
Where do you live?
knee pain consultation. Get the relief you
7th
deserve
Street. You just
and
keep
get
going
right
down.
to what matters the most. Call the number on
A
your
little
screen
park,
now to see
right
if
there.
you qualify.
It is just as simple as someone being able to see it, to see that it's possible.
I never go down there. I fuck off in the business district. I grew up on Broadway, believe it or not.
Massachusetts. Lexington is right next to Concord.
Alvarado Street.
Towns are considered the birthplace of American liberty because of the role they played in the events leading up to the American Revolution. On April 18, 1775, when Paul Revere began his famous ride from Boston to warn that the British were coming,
Oh, wow.
this area was his destination. Folks here still debate who fired the first shot, but it is certain that the next morning,
Sean Quinn, he knows where you live.
between the colonists who took up arms as a militia and the British regulars who were fighting to control the colonies. When the smoke from the musket fire cleared, 8 men lay dead, and the American Revolution was officially underway. Today, Lexington's Battle Green is home to the oldest war memorial in the country, erected in 1799 to honor the men who fell here. It's also home to Lexington's Patriots Day observation, where dedicated volunteers keep the history alive by reenacting the battle. As decreed by an act of Congress, an American flag flies over Battle Green 24 hours a day.
Lexington also has a wonderful collection of historic houses, like this one, the Hancock Clark House. Built in 1737, this was the home of John Hancock's grandparents, and the place Paul Revere stopped to warn Hancock and Samuel Adams of the advancing troops in 1775. This house has been preserved and restored by the Lexington Historical Society. In fact, Lexington is still home to over 40 houses from the 18th century.
We think of these houses as colonials because they were the first houses the colonists built when they came here from England. Essentially, they were the same types of homes they already were building back in Europe. And the form is very familiar and traditional. Generally, there's a chimney mast that passes through the center of the building, a steeply pitched roof. They usually have a central entrance surrounded by a series of double-hung windows of various configurations with small panes of glass. It's a classic American style. It's interesting to note that as building technology advanced, colonials did not
That was
change
wonderful,
very much
yeah.
over the next 100 years. So whether they were Georgian or Federal in style,
Hey, Sean Quinn.
like the earlier houses. A wave of nostalgia after World War I led to a movement that came to be known as the Colonial Revival. Many new homes were built in that style in the early 20th century. And in modern
We got
times,
Coca-Cola.
we can build any style of house we can imagine. Americans are still building in that colonial style. So what's the appeal?
Right, Coca-Cola.
Well, perhaps it's the symmetry. Or maybe it's the simplicity or the adaptability of the floor plan.
Right, I love
It
candy.
may just be a strong
Candy.
sense of American
Candy always makes you happy because it makes your mouth happy and your body and everything, your brain, everything gets happy, right?
Some of our most memorable jobs.
Yeah.
Our new project is here in Lexington, Massachusetts, and it is also a colonial. This one was built in 1966, and it's actually owned by Jody and Jeremy Keeble. Hey guys, good to see you again.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, really? Steve gave this to me for like Christmas or something. I kept it.
Yeah, we actually rented around the corner for
So I like
2
it.
years.
Pretty cool, huh?
Love the neighborhood. So when this came about, we jumped on the opportunity and have been in this house for about 2 years as well.
So what do you love about the neighborhood?
It is very family friendly. The kids can walk to school and also walk to our neighborhood community pool, and it's just great.
All right, well that's always a great reason to buy a house, but what do you actually think of the house itself?
We liked the house, but we really wanted to give it a little bit more character and wanted more of a farmer's porch on the front of the house, add a little bit of a feature door, a front door that would be inviting to our guests.
Right.
And although we liked the trees that surround the lot, we really wanted to open it up and give them a little more space and curb appeal from the front.
Good. I also heard talk of an addition.
Yes, we have 3 girls and they're currently sharing 2 bedrooms. So we're looking at creating additional bedroom space above the garage.
Right.
The girls will be able to share a new bathroom and a laundry room.
They're going to appreciate that.
We hope so.
And we've got the big kitchen renovation to take us through the first floor.
All right, sounds like a plan.
So this is one of the spaces that we really like. Previous homeowners had taken out the 4th bedroom above the foyer to create more of an open, vaulted ceiling foyer.
Right.
And we really love that aspect of the foyer. It's inviting for our guests who come in. We can communicate with people up on the 2nd floor. It's really a part that we didn't want to change in the house, and we're not going to do much in here.
But you did lose the bedroom, which is pretty much why we're here.
That's right. So that started everything and why we needed to do this project.
Well, that's good. You got one space you don't need to change.
Yeah, and so this is another one that we love. This is our formal dining room, and we really feel like we have great space in here. Feel like it's a big open dining room that we love to entertain when we have guests, and then we use it with the family. Yeah, we use it for our more formal family dinners that we have. We've got a nice fireplace that we use, and so it's really a great space that we didn't need to do much with.
So far you're 2 for 2. 2 spaces you like and don't have to change. Obviously this is where your 3 daughters hang out, right?
Yeah, this is the spot. This is the playroom for them. So this is an area that we really felt was a little awkward. We
Orange County, no. Except for when my first concert I couldn't get into was Rick James. Or it was
dining room and having
no, it was
room in the same place.
Well,
James Brown. I couldn't get into that in Orange County. And then I got arrested for crossing the railroad tracks, but the cops were so nice they put my pot and my beer in my truck.
Just because it's part of a larger dining room.
Other than that, no. Grew up in Orange County for a minute.
Flow from the kitchen into the dining room and then relocate that.
When the cops felt bad, they had to arrest some stupid judge. Gave me a ticket. And then I couldn't see James Brown at the House of Blues in Orange County. That was the first concert I could never get into. I had $40. The tickets were $60. Could you sell me a ticket? Yeah, like everyone's like, no, sorry. So usually I've never been rejected and could get into every show, but that one was the first one that I got rejected.
So really, the room we love,
But
some updates that we
worked out like because I got to
First thing is
meet
really
him
figure out why it's so
later.
Here we're somewhat bundled in the winter time and really trying to improve that.
Okay.
Want to get a better entertainment center, kind of something a little bit more modern, and do some aesthetic updates with the flooring and some paint in here.
All right.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Here, where we'll
I could die
up into the kitchen
playing tennis on a Wii
and have
station.
a new space to entertain.
You don't want to play a video
we
game with
really
me
need to.
because I
This
suck
is
at
the
it.
one space of the house we knew we had to do a lot of work with. Really an outdated kitchen with cabinetry that's falling apart and maybe 30, 40 years old. So
Yeah, a little bit of a time capsule, and in some cases you don't even have the cabinet doors. All right.
yeah, the peeling on the countertops, and we've done what we could. We put in some new appliances here, and I put this island in this space, but nevertheless, it's really a space that's tough with 5 people in the house.
Yeah, so you guys are just sort of been limping along in this space. Obviously, lots of people. Do you use it though? I mean, who cooks, Jody? You or?
We both do, but I would say Jeremy really enjoys it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love to cook, but it's certainly created some challenges in a space like this.
Yeah, I bet. Nice.
For example, this definitely needs to go.
Talk about time capsule, huh?
Yes.
You can get turkey in this oven?
A turkey, no, I can't even fit my cookie sheet in there.
Well, it's been a long time since I've seen all the buttons and knobs like this or heard that sound. So, all right. So maybe update the appliances, certainly the cabinets. But how about
Yes.
the space itself? Do you have enough of it?
No, I mean, we really feel cramped in our breakfast area. For a family of 5, it's just not working for us right now. We're
Yeah.
really up against this big thing, which is
What is that thing?
a charcoal grill and a wood fireplace, and we really just don't use it, and so we really want to capture the space and have a nice breakfast area.
I've not seen one of those before. Okay, so maybe that goes in. On the other side of the sliding door?
So yeah, out here, this is our screened-in porch, which we love, and we use it a ton. So we want to keep it, but we're going to move it over in that direction. We want to bump out the kitchen, so that'll enable us to bump out the kitchen 9 feet
Right.
and essentially double the size of it.
Nice.
And also give us the opportunity to create communication between the kitchen and the living room.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Very
it
nice.
was a great space that we're hoping becomes the heart of the home, but also makes the whole first floor really flow well for the family.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, and there's one more thing we need to do on the first floor.
Oh, what's that?
That is our mudroom.
All right. And what don't you like about your mudroom, and what do you want to do to it?
There is
I'm really
no
into this TV
access
show.
to the garage from the mudroom.
Right.
And it is literally right here.
So close.
So today, what we do is go in and out of the door, in the rain, with the garage, with all the kids' things, and it just ends up on the floor.
Oh boy, do I know that drill. All right. So
Ah.
what do you want?
Better access to the garage,
Yeah.
bigger,
Mm-hmm.
and better organized.
Perfect. All right. Well, everyone wants a well-designed mudroom.
So up here on the second floor are 2 bedrooms
Yeah.
for our 3 daughters.
And how is that working out?
It's working, but not the best.
Okay.
So our oldest daughter shared this room, and they get along, but they have their differences, and we really like them to be able to express their own personalities in their own space.
Sure, completely understandable. So that's why we're doing the addition over the garage, which is this side of the house. How do we get to that?
So this is how we get there. We're going to create a hallway back here. We're going to lose a little bit of space in here, but that's okay. We're creating 2 more bedrooms back there, a bathroom, a laundry room, and a sitting room. So this will become the guest bedroom. Each daughter will have their own room. I think it works out well.
Okay, and the guest bedroom's gonna be a little bit smaller because the hallway takes some of that room?
Exactly.
All right, so that's this side of the house. On this side, I'm assuming the girls are now sharing this
They
bathroom?
must have a lot of money.
Yes, currently all 3 girls share this bathroom, and it is a little bit dated.
Yeah, the Reese's
But
Twix
it
bar.
works, and we're gaining another bathroom on the other side, so we feel like we're going to keep it. It's not in the budget for us to fix right
Okay,
now.
makes sense. And then back here, you've got your bedroom and a bathroom. Do you guys do anything to this space?
This space is going to stay as well. It's similar to the bathroom. It's also dated, but not in the budget. Really just want to focus on the girls.
Good, okay, well, that's why we have budgets.
Oh. Wow, it's a huge house. Beautiful.
For the last several months, our homeowners have been working with architect Bill Kovner. He's helping them with the design of this renovation. So, Bill, we're starting with the Garrison Colonial. What does that mean to you?
Well, Norm, you'll notice that the second floor of this house cantilevers out over the first floor facade. And the feature of the cantilever at the second floor is what makes the Garrison Colonial. We think that style came from, it certainly came from Europe, and that it was based on a housing type where the houses were built right along the very narrow, very busy roads, the typical European village in medieval times. And if the homeowner wanted to expand his house and go up with it, he took advantage of the fact that once he was up above the first floor line, he was able to cantilever that second floor area out over that roadway and gain a little more space.
Of course, in the colonial days, the folklore is that overhang would give them protection if they were attacked.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
But that garrison look is going to go away with this renovation.
Correct. One of the features we're doing at the front of the house is adding a full-length farmer's porch from side to side in front of the colonial house. That's going to offer a little more character to the house and the street, give a nice protected entry to the front door, and provide a space for the family to be able to gather in front of the house.
Right, and also going to put a large addition on top of this garage.
Correct. Most of the square footage we're adding is at the second floor. We'll be adding over the mudroom and the garage. One of the challenges we have in doing this is we don't want the mass of the addition that we're proposing to overwhelm the colonial house. So we're pushing the front facades of the new pieces here back at the second level, and having two different roof lines, which will be indeed lower than it's subservient to the main house. And the main roof line will come down and actually finish at a first floor eave line, which will make this piece feel not overwhelming.
Right, and you also want to maintain that colonial look with divided light windows as well.
That's right. The house currently has a 12 over 12
Anyways,
at the first floor, and
I'm ready to go sleep.
configuration at the second floor. In the new addition at the front of the house, we'll be doing an 8 over 1 configuration that ties it back into the main house, but also makes it a little more informal, so that this piece again will be secondary to the main house.
Oh wow, Moo Swan, very nice.
That's right. Kitchen addition. Two goals.
Yeah.
The kitchen itself larger, and the other is to make more of a direct connection visually and physically from the kitchen to the backyard. We're going to be moving the porch, which is currently behind the kitchen, over and put it behind the garage, and then the new addition will be all windows, French doors, bringing in lots and lots of light, and letting the family see the backyard, step out onto the deck in the backyard, and down to the terrace.
That's going to be great, because that kitchen needs a lot of help.
Wow.
It's pretty tight.
Indeed.
Now, the upstairs space is going to be new bedrooms for the girls, and they badly need those.
That's right. 2 new bedrooms, new bathroom, a new laundry room, and a feature we were able to work into this is the long corridor that links the main staircase to the new bedrooms will be broken up about halfway down with a nice little sitting area, which will be above the mudroom space here, with windows to the front, and that'll be a nice little place for the girls to gather and have their own little living room.
Yeah, that sounds great. You know, so overall, this seems pretty restrained, this renovation, because a lot of spaces in the house are not going to get touched at all, especially the master bedroom. That whole suite is going to be left alone. It's all about lifestyle here. They want more space for their girls to enjoy. They want a better kitchen to entertain and enjoy their backyard. This is going to be a great project. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, how are you?
So you've heard the plan, right? Sizable addition, all new kitchen. You've had a look around. What are you thinking?
What do you think of this room?
I love this room. Almost love this room.
Everybody loves this room.
Yeah.
Heating and air conditioning people hate these kind of
Come
rooms.
on.
Think about it. Vaulted ceilings. All the heat goes up to that vaulted ceiling.
Okay.
All right. The way they heat it now is got baseboard heating right here.
Yes.
Okay. It has hot water goes through a pipe right here, passes through here. There's fins on it. Cool air is drawn in here, and now it comes out as hotter air or warmer air right here. Now where does it go when it comes out of here? Right up there.
All the hot air rises, which is why the homeowners will complain they're cold in the winter.
That's right. Now, air conditioning, which comes out of the separate register here, at least that has a chance to do a job here because the cool air comes, it's heavier than the warm air, it stays low where the people are.
Yeah, explains why they're cold in the winter.
So the big challenge for us is anything like this. Look at this. You got a wall of
Yeah, Sean, it's supposed to rain
people like
tonight.
hate it when it's either the north side or the south side.
And which is this?
This is north side, so there's no solar contribution to help in the winter. And now it's ice cold. You got that north breeze is always going to touch this, and now it falls off the glass. All that cold air falls right here, comes this way.
Yeah.
So they complained about being cold in here. They didn't have to tell me. I could see right here. This always is a dead giveaway. This is electric fan units.
Wait, so this is a redundant system in addition to the baseboard?
That's a backup or a second stage. So you've got a little fan in there. You've got electrical elements like a toaster. You can see the scorch marks on the wall. See it right here? So it's trying to blow a little bit of heat to offset the effects of that glass.
Telling us that the primary system can't even keep up.
That's right.
Wow. So the two things that they love about this room, the volume and the glass, are problems for you.
If they want to be comfortable. There's one more thing downstairs. Let me show you.
You know, they're not going to let you back.
I never get invited.
Oh, it froze. It's just gonna rain. I think it'll rain a little tomorrow, be a little wet. Really not good for me because everyone's gonna be tracking mud everywhere. But what you gonna do? Here, no, not too many coyotes. Don't really get them here. I'm sure they're here, but I haven't seen any. The stream froze. Anyways, let's see.
Again, here's our baseboard right here. This is not insulated, it's not insulated there. I saw a bunch of places over there.
Yeah.
All the heat you're making here is going into the ice cold crawl space.
Okay.
Now this is our air conditioning system, and just the basic ductwork, it's just not insulated well enough. So now, even when you're operating that, that's not enough by modern standards.
So a lot more insulation all around. Would you close off the vents?
Absolutely. In the winter, I would close off the vents.
Okay, so all of that work may or may not be in the budget, depending on the scope. How are we going to get to that?
This is one of those things you can't afford not to do, because you're going to pay for it in operating costs, because fuel's only going up.
Okay, well, one thing we definitely have to do is heat and cool that addition. How are we going to handle that?
Let me show you the central plant. So our mechanical room in this building is right off of the guest bedroom right here. You can see we have a gas-fired heating boiler. We heat up water with a gas burner underneath. Heated water leaves through this pipe and goes to multiple zones. These are circulators, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 zones, and that's baseboard upstairs. Sure. We make hot water right here with a gas-fired water heat. Right. Now think about that. We are adding about 1,000 square feet to this building. About a third again as much as exists right now. Sure. I don't know if this boiler's A, big enough, and it certainly is not necessarily the most efficient.
So what are you thinking? Maybe taking a smaller unit and adding it near the addition and just leaving this, or?
Historically, that's how you might have done it. A separate heating device way down there. Think about it. The boilers always were mounted in the building originally based on where the chimney was. You wanted the shortest amount of run for the vent pipe. Well, a modern boiler, a condensing boiler, mounts on the wall. It could be anywhere in the building. It could be in the basement, it could be in the attic, and it vents through plastic to outside. So now we can think about getting rid of all this, getting a more efficient, properly sized unit, repiping all that stuff over to wherever the location is. And if we do it, now this wall could come out completely, and there's a fireplace right there. This could be a perfect playroom.
Oh, okay. So you got a lot to think about. You got to figure out all of this, back crawl space, and don't forget we need air conditioning.
Still some work to do.
Okay.
Well.
Roger, I heard we have 100 acres of conservation land. You must be in heaven.
Oh, that's unbelievable. This is a wildlife sanctuary. We're going to have ducks, turkeys, frogs, everything here. It'll be great.
The daughters are going to love this. Okay, so those views never change. No one can develop back there.
Nope.
Does it restrict any of the work that we want to do?
Well, we had to go to the Conservation Commission and get an order of conditions to do our work. And there were several things we had to do. The first thing we had to do is mark out the 50-foot line from the stream, and that's this stake that I put in earlier.
So way into our yard.
Right, but we can do no work on this side of the line.
Okay, and on this side?
We can, but we have to do certain things. And the first is install a silt barrier along here to keep any of the soil from washing into the stream.
Are you guys ready to do that?
We are ready.
Well.
So Roger,
We kind of have to do that at job site, believe it or not.
For the system?
This is a piece of burlap, and now it's filled with compost. That compost is alive. It'll take and filter out any contaminants that might get in here and acts as a great silt barrier.
Right, and then when the job is all done in a couple months, what do we do with it?
This will start breaking down very quickly, and at the end of our job, we'll come in here and just spread it around and let it feed the soil.
Doesn't get any easier than that, does it?
No. Yeah, pretty amazing. In an hour, they'll have the whole thing done.
Yeah, pretty fast.
Nothing but pure compost. Look at the steam.
So Roger, all secured out back. Looks like the front is getting buttoned up. We ready to get going?
I just have to get the Lexington Conservation Commission back to sign off that we met the order of conditions and we're all ready for Tom.
So Tommy, familiar territory for you, huh? Lexington and an old colonial.
Oh yeah, I was born and raised in this town. I learned my trade in this town. I worked on, built a couple of these houses, so I know them well.
And so from your end, are we ready to get going?
We're close. The plans are at the building department. I'm waiting for a couple of sign-offs, and this happens to be one of them. When I get them, I'll have a building permit in hand, and we can build.
All right, so it sounds like work on our Lexington Colonial starts next time. Until then, I'm Kevin O'Connor.
Oh, it's another show.
This old house.
Anyways,
Matt just got paid for his biggest contract yet.
I think there's not a whole lot going on. We're gonna go to sleep. We'd love to thank everyone for dipping in, dipping out tonight. We had a really good burrito at the other place, right? And a taco, which was wonderful, right? Coca-Cola and a candy bar. It was wonderful.
Start your free trial at honeybook.com.
We're gonna go to sleep because I have to go to work and I'm tired. We'll figure it out tomorrow. So we'd love to thank everyone for dipping in and dipping out.
Which makes it difficult to turn the corner.
We're just watching TV, not a whole lot going on.
Hands by Feinberg. He will sub out, however, after his good defensive play and get replaced by...
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, do you suffer...
So hey, Sean Quinn, Moo Spawn, everyone. Have a good night.
At little to absolutely no cost to you, our experienced medical team uses state-of-the-art ultrasound guidance that helps pinpoint the real source of your pain, and in most cases,
Tapestry chart.
painful knee surgery. This breakthrough solution stimulates your knees to produce more of their own lubricating joint fluid with an FDA-cleared treatment. You heard that right. A safe, clinically effective
CV, oh, good to see you. Richard Clark.
invasive injections are performed under precision image guidance to ensure
Overboy.
location with pinpoint accuracy. Call today to schedule your
Work, vacation, hi.
DeLone.
Because when you save more,
Sorry if I don't know how to say her name right. Kitty.
Headers the most. Call the number on your screen.
GYPC. A food review.
work, vacation, hi. Book a Priceline.
Pepsi.
Save more, you
Hey, Pepsi.
No way.
Detective Applejack.
No way.
78 Sound. Buttercup. We're going to sleep now. So have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm so burnt out. I have to go to sleep now.
Really, guys?
Oh, yeah.
More places than anyone. And now, when you switch, you can get iPhone 13 on us on every...
No, I'm tired. I'm going to go sleep. And get some rest tomorrow. Wake up. That was a wonderful meal. I have a wonderful evening, everyone. Good night. Thanks again.
1, 2, 3. Nice and easy.
Good night.
We'll prefabricate the footing.